All right, guys, I have breaking news in the George Floyd incident. All 4 officers have been convicted now, and 2 of them are being sentenced today. They may have already been, or maybe they're still getting sentenced, but I'll put a link to the whole story in the description box below. Now, Derek Chauvin is gone. We won't see him for 20 years. Bye, Derek. Your history. Nobody cares about you no more. Thomas Lane received a sentence last week of 2.5 years in prison for violating George Floyd's civil rights. Thomas Lane got 2.5 years. 2.5 for being a part of that and not stopping it. 2.5. Y'all hearing me here? Federal prosecutors had asked for 6.5 years for Thomas Lane, which according to federal sentence guidelines was the maximum. However, he's a former cop, so they just gave him 2.5. He'll serve 1, probably, if he's lucky. If we're lucky, he'll serve the whole 2.5. But today, the 2 other officers are being sentenced. They may have already, I don't know, but today is the sentencing for the other 2. Former Minneapolis police officers J. Alexander Kueng and Tu Tao. And they're scheduled to learn their fates in separate hearings today in U.S. District Court in St. Paul, Minnesota, yeah? Both Kueng and Tao were convicted by a federal jury in February, along with their former police colleague, Thomas Lane, who we've already discussed. Kueng and Tao, it's going to be interesting to see what sentence these guys get. I'll let you know. I'll keep up on it, let you know what their sentence is. Maybe 2.5 years each for these guys. I mean, are you kidding me? Derek Chauvin, the guy who did it, gets over 20 years. One of the other 3 involved gets 2.5. Now we'll see what these 2 get. They were part of it, right? Did they try to stop it? No. Then why does he only get 2.5 out of the 6.5 that was asked for? And 6.5 is an injustice. Well, they say, well, that's the maximum for, this federal case. All right, fine. He should have got the whole 6.5. And you guys say there's justice in the criminal system. Or the justice system. I'm not even going to call it. I'm going to call it the criminal system. You think there's justice in the criminal system.